What's going on, everybody? It's me, Supa Dave, and of course you guys are watching Milltown's Best, and I gotta thank you. There's almost 400 of you guys as it stands right now as I am recording this. I am at 391 subscribers. Who would have ever thought I would grow so fast? And every single one of you guys means the world to me. This is why I'm doing this. It's to grow. It's to feel this joy that I have in my heart right now. And you know, it seems like I'm not the only one who's going through changes in my life, and I'm really trying to improve myself for the better, and I'm not the only one. Boogie 2988 to be precise. You guys all know him. He's been around for like a quarter of a century. But for real, he's been around for as long as I can remember. You know, Francis is like a staple of like my early 20s. I loved the Francis videos, and I got introduced to Magic the Gathering through Boogie. Boogie is a interesting cat, and he's shown his ups and his downs. And you know, lately there's been a lot more downs. And enter your favorite online person, Keemstar. Keemstar says he can have a fight for Boogie against Wings of Redemption on May 13th, I believe is the date. And the question is Keemstar to be trusted? I have not seen a bit of promotion for this fight. I have seen no videos, no flyers, nothing, no websites. And honestly, Boogie seems hyped up. He's putting all of his eggs in this basket, and he just released a video, guys, that I want to watch with you. This was one of the most motivating videos I've ever seen in the commentary community. It seems like Boogie is really getting enlightened. He's at this point in his life where he's ready to make the changes, and I know that feeling that Boogie's going through because I've had that feeling, and I'm still in that feeling, and I'm making transitions, and I'm growing, and it feels great. And like, Boogie is taking this fight, it sounds like, so he can prove a lot to himself, much like me making these videos, putting myself out there, you know, for all to see and all to judge. You know, it's a sign of him showing growth, and that's all this life is about, is growing, doing things that we never thought we could do. And Boogie, whether he's got all these health issues or not, he wants this challenge. We should be, yeah, Boogie, let's go. And you guys all know I love the underdogs, and there's no bigger underdog than Boogie 2988. I mean, he has been through it all. He has lost everything online for his fans, and his fans are the ones that are keeping him afloat right now. But that's enough love bombing Boogie. Let's watch this little video he made. It's only like 5 minutes, so I think we could do a full watch along. And if I have anything to interject, I'm just gonna pause it like I do, you know, straight up Milltown's Best style, and we'll get right into this, guys.
A year ago, Keemstar asked me if I wanted to fight for his company, Happy Punch, and I said yes. So
sorry to pause already, but what I've heard about Happy Punch isn't all that great. So I hope you got paperwork signed, and I hope you make that paperwork public, because I'm nosy like that.
He kept trying to find a fight for me. Originally same height, but obviously that dude would just murdered me. Then there was Ethan Ralph, who that just obviously didn't work because he's Ethan Ralph. Now this fight with Jordy's actually happening. As I am recording this right now, Keemstar and a boxer and my friend Michael, kid behind the camera, are flying to Arkansas to film tomorrow, and this fight is happening on May 13th. There's no backing out. This is it. It's done. It's a done deal. On May 13th, I'm in the ring with Wings of Redemption, period.
There you guys have it, May 13th. I guess Keemstar had it. Where's the venue? How much are tickets? Where can I buy tickets? Seriously, how are you promoting a fight? I understand you're getting buzz going right now, but May 13th isn't that far away, guys. Usually stuff like this is promoted months in advance. So either that's saying this is all just trying to be done in a hop, skip, and a jump, or Keemstar is just feeling like he's being pressured to do something, and he's just going to slap some shit together and throw it out to the public. And that's just going to further damage his credibility and his character. So I hope he's throwing everything and the kitchen sink at this boxing match, and I hope he gave Boogie a good payday. But back to the video, guys.
But with this fight coming up, I see a lot of rumors floating around, and I want to address them. For example, in my timeline today, I saw somebody say, Boogie, aren't you a 49-year-old man? Aren't you 400 pounds? Aren't you literally disabled by the United States government because you have a fused disc and arthritis in your knees? Don't you have
These are all fair
polycythemia?
points.
Don't you have an enlarged heart? Don't you have asthma? And I just want to say to that person, yes to all of that. All of that is true. That is all true. What about the people saying
You know, you can't tell somebody not to do something once they got it in their heart and in their mind. But anything short of a doctor's note saying you can't do this, I think Boogie's in for this. And he seems happy. Doesn't Boogie seem happy? Like, genuinely, like he's challenging himself and he's proud of himself. I like this smile on Boogie. It's a good look.
Saying, Boogie, don't you literally have a glass jaw with those implants? Aren't you risking $30,000 worth of dental work? Isn't there a chance you'd lose your teeth and be in dentures for the rest of your life? Yes, it's one of the risks I'm taking. My dentist is very much not a fan of me doing this. I'm sorry, Dr.
Boogie. I've been watching you for a while. Not to say, not to be that guy, but can we just keep it real? Didn't you get them teeth for free? So, I mean, it's not like you'd be really losing any money. I mean, you actually didn't come out of pocket for them, but I understand you don't want to mess up your beautiful smile. But, yeah, good luck, Boog, with that. But yeah, you did not pay for those teeth, so, I mean, it's not like it'd be a loss of income. It'd just be a loss of beautiful looks, Boogie. That's all it would be a loss of.
But Boogie, isn't Wings 10 years younger than you? Isn't he taller than you? Isn't he more mobile than you? Doesn't he have less health problems as you? Isn't he skinnier than you? Yeah, I think so. I think all that's true. Yeah,
God, I love underdogs.
So Boogie,
yeah, you are.
Why are you smiling like an idiot right now? This is crazy. This is dangerous. This is dumb. Yeah. Isn't it great? Isn't that awesome? Look, old Boogie would be super scared about this and trying to figure out a way out of it. And I know
Boogie just seems so alive, doesn't he? I hope Keemstar doesn't fuck him on this. I really hope this fight comes through, because Boogie, look at how happy he is. And this is the kind of person and joy, people love seeing. I mean, honestly, my heart is smiling for Boogie right now, and I hope he's putting his all into it. I hope he's not just looking at this as a payday. I hope he really is, truthful with all the stuff he's saying.
Know that because old Boogie creeps up in the back of my head and telling me, hey man, we got to fix this. This is going to have a bad outcome. This
I know that voice.
It's scary. Let's just sit on our ass and rot away. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm done listening to other people. I'm done listening to old scared Boogie.
I've been there.
This is a challenge I put in front of myself, and I'm excited to overtake it. And I got a few reasons for doing that, and I want to talk about those reasons with you. Yeah, I get to go to London, and I've always wanted to go. And on top of that, I do get paid. But it's not.
Wait, London? This happy... London? Man, where am I finding information about... What's the name of this? I know happy... Man, why is it not being across my timeline? Man, guys, we're going to have to look into this fight, because if this is taking place in London, where's the fucking promotion? How am I just finding out that this fight is in London from Boogie? God damn it.
It's not retirement money. It's not life-saving money. It's not risk your life and your health money. I can tell you that. So that's not why we're doing this. If I'm being truly honest with you today,
no comment.
Brain, my body, this person that I am, is wired to do two things. Number one is get attention. I like attention. I think every human does.
Too.
Don't let them tell you otherwise. Every influencer certainly does. Every content creator, they want attention.
Is this Boogie keeps it real? Boogie gets real? I think this is the realest I've ever seen Boog. Like, seriously, he is speaking facts, speaking truth, and I'll vouch for it. I'll co-sign that. We all love attention. Like, that is why we do this. And, Boogie, I mean, seriously, I am so happy watching this, guys.
Right? But what I want to do with that attention is pure, man. I want to help people. I've always wanted to help people. I lost sight of that for a while, and that's why I never got to shit. But I'm back to where that's my primary goal, is to help people. And I hope my content proves that every day, and I hope this fight proves it.
Your content's proving it all right. I mean, seriously, I was kind of worried about you there for a second, Boogie. But I feel like you're no longer thinking you're in stagnant territory, and you're actually getting out and about and being active. And I have never seen you this happy before, Boogie. Not even when you were with your ex-wife. And I'm not even trying to go there. But you didn't even seem this authentic and happy back then.
I'm going into this thing with the plans of winning.
Good.
There's
you have
a very
to.
real possibility that could not happen. Then if I can just make it all the way to the end of this fight, make it through all 3 rounds, and Rocky this shit, I'll be happy
3 rounds?
with that. If I'm being honest, if I'm still standing at the end of this thing,
Good.
I will be really proud of myself.
I'd be proud of you.
Lumber my John.
I'd be proud of you too, Boogie. I'd be proud of you if you actually make it to this fight. I'd be happy and proud of Keem if this fight actually happens.
my body into that ring and take a beating and hopefully dish one out as well, if I can take this calculated risk and get the best possible outcome, then hopefully I show the people watching that they can take the calculated risk as well and get the best possible outcome.
I feel the same way, Boogie, with my videos.
Less afraid to do the things they need to do.
Amen.
If I can face my fears, then you can face yours.
True.
You can learn that by watching this. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's going to be some people in there that's just going to tune in to watch.
Oogie Boogie's telling straight truth. He's on it, man. He's on it. And I just like this Boogie, man. Boogie, get in that gym, start training, and you're going to knock this fucker out. Watch.
Two fat guys and make fun of him. And that's okay. But there's also going to be a few people out there, hopefully, who are inspired by this. And if it's just one or two people, then it's worth taking a beating to help one.
I'm inspired, bro. I'm inspired.
Knock my ass out, Wings, if it helps somebody. Hopefully it at least helps Wings. But if I'm being genuinely...
Who the hell is Wings? I mean, I know I'm kind of new around here, guys, but I have never heard of this Wings of Redemption. The only time I've ever even heard about him was on the Keemstar show, and they never really went into detail about him. I watched a couple of his clips taunting Boogie, and he doesn't seem all that entertaining. I'm just keeping it real, guys. He doesn't seem like he's my demo, but who knows? I really haven't dove into his content. I could be speaking prematurely, which I probably am. But obviously he's got a following if he's getting paid to fight Boog. So good luck to Wings of Redemption. But I'm sorry. I root for the underdog and Boogie all the way, guys. Boogie all the way.
Be honest, again, in this video. And it's hard to even admit this on camera. I'm doing this for me.
Amen.
110%. I want to earn back some of my self-respect. I want to prove to myself that I can face my fears. I want to prove to myself that I can rise to the challenges that I've created for myself in this life and overcome them.
Yes.
I want to prove that with this fight.
You will.
Prove that to me. Nobody else but me. And
even
I can.
Even if you end up looking at them lights, bro, you met your goals in your heart. And that's a win. That's a W on your side of the board. Coming out with W's, it doesn't have to be other people's win. Your wins are different than their wins. They're playing different games than you're playing, bro. Just remember that. If you end up getting your ass beat to shreds, you still accomplish what you set out to do. Remember that, and that is the takeaway, guys.
I'm going to do my absolute best to put Jordy on his ass. I promise you I will.
That's real.
I promise you. I imagine most people have stopped watching this video by now. It's like 5
Not me.
minutes in. And if that's the case...
Boogie, I was so inspired by this video. Not only am I 4 minutes and 46 seconds into this video, I'm making a video reacting to this video. That's how much this video inspired me. That's how much this video motivated me. This is seriously fuel for me to keep going with my YouTube channel, to keep pushing on through all this hate that I've been receiving. Seriously, there's been so much bullshit, so much shit thrown at me. Even for the YouTubers I watch, I catch shit. And that seriously sucks. But hey, what can you do about it? But watching stuff like this, Boogie, gives me that drive, gives me that fuel. And thank you for that, Boog.
I can say this to myself, but I can also say it to the people that stuck around to hear it, okay? This is a very important first step to putting everything I've learned in the last few weeks into action. This is
pull that trigger, buddy.
Trust myself.
Metaphorically speaking, pull that trigger. Metaphorically speaking, seriously, put it into action. In other words, say that, Dave. That sounds way better. All right, back to book.
So that I can trust the universe and trust others. This is me learning to love myself, so that I can love the universe and I can love others.
Yeah.
This is the first step towards helping myself.
Preach it, brother.
So that I can help the universe and help others. And that's everything I'm here for. That's everything I want. I got everything else out of my system. I got the women stuff out of my system. I got the video game stuff out of my system. I got the traveling out of my system. I want to make videos that help.
You see how genuine he's being right now? This is awesome, guys. That is a real man you are watching right now. And everyone could say he's a pussy and all this other stuff, but for him to put his heart on his sleeve and put it out there not only for his subscribers, but the whole world to see, that's a real fucking man right there. I'm serious. And how he just said he's done with the women, he's done with all that shit. At some point in your life, you just turn that switch off and you realize, hey, I'm this age what am I gonna do? What have I done thus far? What do I have to show for it? And when it's not much, you get this kind of thought process, and you have to make changes. You only have so much time left in this world, guys. Do what you can with the time you have. And it seems like that message finally sunk in for good old Boogie 2988. We got a little bit left on this video. I figured we're 5 minutes and 33 seconds in. Let's let Boogie have the last word, guys.
Help me and help others. That's it. That's it. That's my life. That's all I want to the day I draw my last breath. I want to entertain and help others, and entertain and help myself. That's a hell of a life, ain't it? And I hope I get to do it forever. For the people that won't watch this, I get it. I respect it. For the people who are watching it for the same reasons I'm doing it, God bless you and I love you. But even for those of you who are going to watch this just to clown on us, I promise you I'm going to make it as entertaining as possible, okay? I'm going to Andy Kaufman shit if I can. All right?
Because you're a work. Sorry, guys, I know I was going to stop it, but because he's a fucking worker. Boogie's been an entertainer for years. He knows the game, bro. Of course it's going to be entertaining. I just hope it is not a bunch of shit talk and this actually takes place. Is the venue booked? Where? Come on, guys. I need some deets. Give me some deets, bro.
When we're filming with Keemstar tomorrow, I promise you I'm going to be as entertaining as possible. I'm going to give you the entertainer that you're looking for. I'm going to give you plenty to make fun of and laugh at. But you always have this video to see the authentic, real me and know how I actually feel and know what I'm actually doing. And I hope it's helpful. And then finally, Jordy, if you're watching this video, and I got a feeling you probably will, I got a message for you, buddy. I've tried to message you personally a few times. You don't seem to be into it. So let me just go ahead and say it here, okay? Good luck, man. I hope we both use this opportunity to better our lives and better our self-esteem and better our futures. And I love and respect you, brother. And I hope we put on a good show. And I hope nobody gets hurt. But if someone has to get hurt, I hope it's you. That said, I'm filming with Keemstar this week. I'm traveling this weekend. I'm training every day. My YouTube schedule, my stream schedules, it's going to be a little wonky for a little while. But I'm going to do my best to keep you entertained. But May 13th, big day. I hope you'll be ready to watch. It's going to be free. Don't even have to pay a dime to watch it. I hope you love it. And I hope it's a good time for everybody. As always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I will speak with you again soon.
That's some powerful stuff, y'all. I'm serious. Boogie really seems to be on some real shit in his life. And I don't know if it's because his late mortgage payments are, piling up or what. But really, he finally seems like he is living life. Like, for a while, it just seemed like he was in this little boogie bubble. And now it seems like he is getting slapped with the real world, and he's liking it. And I like to see that for Boogie, and I wish him nothing but the best. Guys, with all that being said, I'm Supa Dave, and I love you. Tell somebody else you love them. Seems like Boogie just did. All right, guys. Peace.